People come to us to work with Stonehaven Mortgage because we are the industry leader in speed from time of accepted offer on contract to closing. The other thing that we are proud of is how quick those closings are too. We keep most of our closings below 45 minutes on average. The thing that I love that is completely different than any other bank I've ever worked at is that we do all the heavy lifting up front. We'll collect the documents up front so that once you're actually under contract, the stuff that typically takes up the time is already done and out of the way, so that what typically will stress you out in buying a home is not even part of the picture with us.
Stonehaven is awesome because we have everything in-house from start to finish. We do our own vetting of our loans, our own processing, we underwrite our own loans, we handle our own condo docs, and we're the ones who ultimately handle all of the wiring of the funding fees. We don't have anyone holding us up on the wire, and we're able to ultimately close the transactions how we want to be able to close the transactions and have full control of it. What I love about Stonehaven is we're our own unique company. You know, we don't do things like anyone else, and I feel like we're truly there to help the clients. I don't think that there's any higher agendas out there like most corporate places have, and you know, we're really just out there to help anyone who needs our services.
When I was hired here, I was told I was getting hired and brought into a family, and you get that at every company you work with, and so I kind of questioned it a little bit, but it really is a family. And then I think our clients feel that love too, just the way that we all interact between upfront with your loan officer, to with your processors, to our closing coordinators, everything. It is one cohesive family that if you go and look at the reviews that we have online, that's what most of our clients say about us too. I choose to come here because I had realtors actually suggest that I come to work here from their experience with Stonehaven, and I competed against some of the loan officers here in Stonehaven and whole and lost out on transactions, and so I had to come see for myself what Stonehaven was doing, and I was so excited I signed on the spot, and that's history. You're not another number to us. Stonehaven's going to take you in up front and treat you as if we're doing a loan for my sister, my brother, a close family member, close friend. We treat you like that. You're not just another transaction. We're not a transaction-based company. We communicate up front. I think that is the biggest dividing factor, is how much we communicate. There should be no questions when you're purchasing a home. You should feel comfortable from start to finish and not stressed out. So that is absolutely what sets us apart, is how often we communicate and how clear we are with the communication, that we won't end a phone call just to get off real quick, whereas some other busy loan officer might. We're gonna sit on the phone and talk to you and make sure that you understand the process before you actually go purchase a home, which, let's be honest, a home is one of the largest debts that we take on. And so it's gotta be something that you fully understand before getting into a 30-year mortgage term. It's easy because, like I mentioned, we do the hard work up front. So realtors know that when they get a letter from us, we're gonna close that transaction. It's not possibly not gonna close, it is going to close when you get a letter from Stonehaven. We're stone solid, baby. That's it.
We just fly, man. Fly through life, fly through loans.
Stone solid. We're reliable, dependable, and always available for you 24/7.
What blew me away about Stonehaven when I got here is the cohesiveness and the ability to work as a team. Everyone's very willing to share their experiences that they've had in the past, and you know, just spread their own knowledge, and it makes everyone in the company just better. You know, empowers them, makes them, you know, more informed, and just makes an overall smoother process for our customers. And you know, the more experiences you have, new scenarios don't scare you as much. You know, everyone's situation is different, and everybody has different experiences to pull from and ultimately get the client to the closing table.
So I think the best part of being at Stonehaven is the leadership and the ability for, you know, the ownership here lets their employees be themselves and be butterflies and be able to open up and really not be, you know, under pressure to, you know, not be yelled at, but be reprimanded or thinking that you're not going to do something right. That mistakes here are looked upon as something that's not bad, something you can grow from and learn from, and really, you know, take that to the next step in the process and just kind of learn by trial and error. What we like to say most is that once you're a part of Stonehaven, you're part of the Stonehaven family. So you're not just another number. Not only do we pay attention to every single loan, and we want to make sure that execution is one of the best parts of the loan, to where we've all been a part of different companies and seen the mistakes that are made of loans along the way, and being able to know every situation that can come up helps us deliver the best loan possible. When you do join us, you do become part of the Stonehaven family, and you're not just looked at as another number, meaning that not only during the transaction do we follow up with you and we make sure that we are very tentative to you, but even after closing as well. We offer all of our clients free refinances. We're always looking out for them in the future to make sure if something does come up that they can benefit from, whether it be lower mortgage insurance, lower interest rates, that we're always reaching out to them first and knowing that, hey, we got your back, and we're always taking a look month by month just to see what we can do for new clients out there and clients that are in process that have done deals with us. We are so on top of everything that it's the client who keeps getting bothered by us constantly with emails and phone calls, and they always are apprised every step of the way of the process and where it's at, that they never have to worry about reaching out or feeling nervous or unsettled about how the process is going. They're fully up to date 24/7, and they know exactly what's going on the whole process through. And I feel like the clientele here has just been more comfortable during the process and not as much on edge. And
what makes us so solid is the quality of employees that support our clients, our customers, our family and friends. Really, it comes down to just each individual here cares about the other side of the transaction, not just about our company and ourselves and whether we're fulfilling our job duties or not. We really do truly care about the client and their experience, which in my opinion makes us a little bit more solid than most other lenders are when it comes to the actual caring of the process and of the individual involved behind the transaction. Well, I know that realtors love to refer us because they know that whether or not we can get the job done, they know that we're going to be extremely patient with the client. We're going to explain everything thoroughly to them, and we're going to literally go through every single possibility before we reach that final word of, I'm sorry, we can't help you. We truly go above and beyond to try and help each individual borrower because they all have a different need and a different story. So there isn't a blueprint book made for any specific transaction. Each individual is different, so we just listen to their needs and we make sure that we're taking care of them. And our realtors can clearly see that we take that kind of caution with their clients. And so they know that they're in good hands, whether we can close a deal or not, they know they're gonna get a good experience. I know that what makes Stonehaven special is our leader, his kindness, his caring of each individual that supports him, his team, his company, his family. He truly cares about us just as much as we care about him. And it's very visible, the way he treats you, the way he allows us to make mistakes, learn from them. And it's just a constant growing, process for all of us. The reason Stonehaven's reliable is because we all make sure that we have researched and done extensive work before we come back to our clients with a final answer or a final decision. We make sure that we have literally scrubbed the last or turned the last rock over to make sure if we missed anything or not, to assure that we've got everything covered for the client so that there aren't any holdups, so there aren't any mistakes, and ultimately so we can provide the client a smooth and very simple and fast transaction.